Hey,
Hello.
we're at a new campsite. It is, what is it, Valentine's Day.
It's February 14th.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day camping. We're at Tamihi Campgrounds in the Chilliwack Valley area. There's the Chilliwack River. And then there's the bridge over there.
Behind there.
Yeah. And we'll take a look around here. Just give us a moment. All right, so this is our campsite here. We got someone already pre-made a snowman, which is freaking awesome. There's our yurt. We're just gonna get ready to deploy it. There's our crap on top of the table. Yeah, and then there is a nice little pit there for fire, which is great.
You can't see it right now, but underneath all this stuff, there's actually a really cool park bench. If you look at this one over here, you can get a better idea what they
Yeah, there's a park bench right there.
Yeah.
So these are not bad sites, especially when we just waltzed in here from another campsite that was closed, which is a private one.
We actually intended to stay at a different campsite, but they're not open, so we went like 600 meters up the road and found this.
Yeah, it's a BC rec site, which is awesome. Oh, let's go down the river.
Yeah.
So here's the river area. It's pretty neat out here, actually. This is where Jill's gonna be fishing.
Yeah.
Good spot?
We got a little trail, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, look at this, guys. Oh yeah, there's the bridge right there. And then bench is just up there at our previous campsite before with Cooper.
Yeah, like literally just up that
the
side.
campsite that we were supposed to go to was over there, but no one was at the counter, no one was there, so I guess they're kind of shit.
It kind of said no dogs, which we thought was weird, so.
Yeah, no dogs, but I don't know if that was for the rafting place or whatever, but
Yeah.
anyways, this is pretty awesome. Look at that nice wooded area there. We're gonna go for a hike there.
Yeah, we'll take a hike around out here after we've gotten all set up. We still have some daylight.
Yeah. Beautiful sun coming through still. And yeah, we'll get started on this. I'll do a time-lapse photo of, or not photo, time-lapse video of us setting this up. So yeah, we'll see you after that time-lapse.
Okay. What's up?
All right, we're finally done. Finally done. We had a lot of roadblocks along the way.
This ground is rock solid right now.
Yeah, so we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so first thing we hit is basically this ground is rock solid. Very rock solid, like it's frozen. So we couldn't even get the pegs all the way through. And we tried using our drill bits that we used the impact on. It wasn't chewing into it at all. Actually, one of them actually dulled out because they're super hot. But you can see Jill found some plywood there, and then we just drilled into it. We used some rocks. It was convenient that we had this into the log. We have one sticking to the roots there. So yeah, did pretty darn well. And those are far enough that it hits the soil instead of the rock campground that they use. Oh, and there's Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle. Look at her go. So it is fully deployed now. I'm going to tighten the lashings on the side there. But what do you think?
Oh, it's up.
It's up. Tent is up.
Tent is up.
That's all that matters. Oh, let's go in here without anything on it. Here, I'll show you what's inside. All right, let's go in. Whoa!
Holy smokes.
This is what it looks like without stuff in it.
This is we're starting to put stuff in.
Yeah. Here, I'll do a rotation with Jill around it. See how big it is. That's how big it is in here. The walls are holding out pretty well, honestly.
Yeah, I reckon it'll hold.
Yeah. And there's the top.
It's babies.
And she's setting up the old military. Well, thank you, Mr. Sharp, by the way.
Shout out to Mr. Sharp.
Shout out to Stephen Sharp. I'll set that one up. That's my bet anyway. All right.
Handful of spots here. It's just small.
It's a beautiful spot. There's a
Small
beautiful place
spot.
actually.
There's
So
literally like maybe
probably
8 to 10 sites here.
it's not a big site either. Entrance is over there. Spot here, spot here, spot here, spot here, and then like 4 other spots over there.
Nice big group picnic area over there.
Over there, yeah. And yeah, let's go and see what we have inside now. We got it all set up. Jill's opening it. Go on in. It's gonna be a bit dark. That's okay. What improvements have we made this time around? Let's see. We got that fireproofing for the bottom.
Yeah.
Let me turn on this lights.
I brought along a couple more floor coverings, just a little more ground insulation. Dogs enjoying it. And
Yeah,
Bill
new dog bed for Annabelle.
Yeah.
Got
that new bed.
carpet. So we've literally gypsied it up again.
Yeah. Always doing that kind of thing.
Yeah. And
And we brought the Scrabble board.
we brought Scrabble this time. Yeah, we also got a switch that we're gonna try out with the battery pack. Hopefully it works. And yeah, nothing much has changed over here.
Not a whole lot.
No, not a whole lot. We got a new cooking set. Well, actually, we'll check that out later.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do a little cooking session, camping cooking. And Jill brought her fishing stuff. And that is it. That's gonna be it for day one. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves here on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day
Sorry
camping.
about the coughs. Oh my
It's all
goodness.
good. Annabelle's right there. And yeah,
Have me some hot tea.
she's gonna have her hot tea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna relax for today and chill out. Oh, I'm gonna have some of that cheesies down there. Okay, so we got this set up here, running off of all batteries. There's the switch.
Speaker set up.
There's a speaker setup.
And then behind there's the battery.
The battery pack, and then we got a screen. It's a nice setup. We could probably play Mario for like a couple of hours here. Let me see how much battery I'm getting out of this.
It hasn't even gone down since we started.
11 hours of Mario Party if we wanted to. Yeah, the Anker SOLIX is great because it powers all of this stuff via USB-C. And this is just a
It's like a sketch
Huon drawing tablet,
Yeah.
which I then just use the HDMI to basically just plug it into this dock here for the Switch, and we're playing Mario Party.
You get 4 times the screen. If we,
4 times the screen, yeah. It's not bad. That's a pretty good screen,
It's
honestly.
really nice resolution.
Yeah, and we're all cozied up in here.
Yeah, and it's so, this heater is so efficient that we're only using 1 bar on the heating grid.
Yeah, it's a nice comfy Mario Party time. All right, we're gonna game here, and then we'll have lunch afterwards. It is Sunday, day 3 when we arrived. Look at all this. It's holding out.
Yep.
Jill's all
Guess what I
ponchoed up.
forgot? My Gore-Tex jacket. Guess what I'm wearing? Stupid poncho.
You'll be okay. You have a poncho. As you can see here, this is all slush.
It's very slushy.
Yeah.
But I at least had the presence of mind last night to cover my firewood so it doesn't dry.
Yeah. So this is literally all slush. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the nasty heavy stuff, and so far it's holding pretty well. You can see there, nice slush. Oh, and Mr. Snowman here lost his nose.
His face is kind of falling off.
Sad. But the yurt's holding up pretty well. There's no leaks inside, and the tub's holding out at the bottom.
No leaks on the floor.
Yeah. And yeah, our path there is all like a lake.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful out here though.
We've had 2 next door neighbors in this site next to us throughout the weekend, and both have left due to
Yeah.
weather difficulties.
So, oh well. It's holding. Annabelle's not enjoying. She's probably gonna go back inside.
Annabelle's going back inside.
Yeah, no, she's like, fuck this. Nope, it's holding out pretty good so far. And yeah, we'll just give you some nice B-roll here of the lake. Or sorry, not the lake, the river. All right.
Come down here.
Okay, it is breakfast time. We have some pretty good breakfast items. But first we'll go through our mess kit, or our cooking kit first. So this is a nice little cook kit here. First we have our jet boil. Everybody knows what a jet boil is.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is our fuel. How much is left in there?
Well, it's got a good shake in there. I reckon we'll have enough for this meal.
All right, middle one is our actual
It's a
burner. That's my old burner from probably a decade ago.
Sorry, they're stuck together a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to open it up and show them what's inside there.
Yeah. Here,
We'll see.
deploy it.
Because we're going to be using this.
This is what we're going to be using to cook right now.
So just expand the stove set. So that's a nice stove set.
Just
Yeah,
extend
that's
the
it.
arms all out like this. Then there's a fitting
Pipe,
right
yeah.
here. This part, receiving end, just kind of spins onto there.
Yeah. Oh, noisy car outside.
And you just check the
Yeah.
tighting
And then the end
fittings and
hooks
stuff.
up to this guy here.
This.
And then that's it. Yeah, we'll hook it up in a bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will hook onto here. We're going
All
to
right.
do that in a minute.
So we have a extra burner as well, just in case. This is just a tiny one.
We'll just show you what it looks like
Yeah.
quickly. This is for definitely a smaller situation. Oh,
if you don't need that big of a.
if you don't need that big of a surface, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it just goes on top of the
Yeah, and this folds out.
that one.
And this one would affix to the top like this, but there's a fitting in here.
For Daisy players, the people are probably used to that.
Yeah. Anybody who's played Daisy, this is the junction for
Yeah.
it. That goes on the top. This goes like this.
Yep. And then we have. Oh, let me just.
Just give me a second here.
This is a. I forgot what this. Oh, this is just a mat to sit on. I just put it in there, so just in case. Julian gave that to me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
DSG
That's
Julian.
actually like an emergency blanket shelter thing if you get caught in some rain or you
Yeah.
just need something dry to sit on. Because then the moisture from the ground isn't going to soak through on
Yeah.
your body. or
Nah, it's there. I don't know.
it's
I don't know where to put it. Next one is. Oh, this is gonna fall. Maybe we'll remove the top portion first. This is
this up here.
the shield. Yes, the shield is the most important one. You got your lighters and stuff. What do you call this? The Snoop Dogg lighter?
This is the Snoop Dogg lighter.
What is it?
Well,
the
it's a
Easy Reach for Martha Stewart's and her candle, and then and then Snoop goes
For other things.
and for other things. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, so that's what we're using to light stuff up. We'll just put that here because we have one over there as well.
This right here.
That is our shield.
This thing, if you're curious, is just a backpacker's pantry
MRE.
MRE.
Yeah. All right.
You just add boiled water into that, and it's a quick meal if you're
Put
on a
this over
hiking
here.
trail. I'm gonna
And-
move my meals.
And which way do you want to do the shield?
I'm gonna put it over.
Oh, so you're gonna put it there. So there's our shield. It's just usually we just stand it up, but since we don't have wind in here, we just lay it down like this, and then that makes sure that protects our table.
Because this table isn't metal or
Yeah.
anything, so it can warp and be compromised by heat. So I put this down on the table.
And then we'll just put that right
We
there.
don't need to deploy the jet well because
Yeah.
we don't need that for this meal.
And then let's look at the pots and pans there. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There you go. That's our
yes,
pots and pan set. So
here's my cook set here.
yeah, that's from Woods. It's actually doing pretty
This
well.
is something you pick up at like
Canadian Tire.
This
The
is the lid for the bit for it.
not too bad.
Inside here you have
I had
the
a better
handle.
set, but I had to bring it back to. I had to return it back to Scouts.
For the money, this is a very good set though. You pick up your pot, you just
Yeah.
use this handle, which
Large
closes
pot,
like this.
medium pot, and then a frying pan or some sort, and then
These are metal as well, so good for tea, hot
Yeah.
soup.
All
And
right.
it comes with a set of, here's a frying pan, here's a large cook pot, and then a smaller like saucepan size.
Mm-hmm.
Today I will be using this one primarily. I usually end up using this one most of the time. Unless I'm doing something like mashed potatoes or whatever, then I go into these.
So what are we
sides.
making today?
Today we're going to make farm sausage with onions and silky scrambled eggs.
All right. So we have our
I'm just going to quickly...
eggs pre-made at home. And what did you do to it?
I cracked them into a bowl, then I put them through a sieve so that you don't have any shells or slimy bits in there. Like you know how they like the tails of the eggs and stuff. I'm picky because I'm a red seal chef, so I
We
do
have
a little extra prep on my eggs.
onions. We got nice onions pre-chopped. It's good to pre-chop them at home because you don't want to start chopping them in here.
Especially if you have like not as much space to work in. I just find
less dishes to wash.
Pre doing everything is definitely a benefit.
And then this we have farmer sausage.
Yep.
Let me open it up. Yeah, just some regular sausage. Yeah. And then there you go. That is it. All right, so we'll get started here, and then.
This. If you want to turn the gas on for me.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, and these sausages that I'm making have quite a bit of oil to them already. So I'll just put them in, and you can tell it's hot right away. So.
Yeah. Yummy. Oh, of course, Annabelle.
We're also going to pop in our onions.
Camp cooking with Jill. Oh, that smells good already.
Okay, now for the next part here, I'm going to show you what we eat off of. And some of these things I also use in the cooking process. These
got 2 bowls.
Just, really thick plastic bowls, really nice, really reusable, hold their shape, not highly warped due to heat or anything like that. So they're good for once you've cooked an item, you put your items into there for serving bowls. Now these here.
You can tell them the story of how we got it.
Actually, we were at Walmart and I happened upon these 2 trays and they were the only 2. And they were a really good deal. Nice stainless steel metal trays for eating. Best find I had in a long time. And
They're just standard.
These utensils we picked up at a previous camp. There was a small town that had some camping stuff. Pick these up there. Sorry for that one. Before we start burning our meal. So now we have the onions caramelized and the sausages have been cooked through. They were already cooked, so they don't really need a whole lot of extra work. So I'll put this into here. That part is our sausage and onions. This back on here.
Now we start the eggs.
And I'm going to add some butter to the pan this time, just a little square.
That is some silky smooth eggs.
And a little trick that I use for making my eggs so nicely shaken up is this is just a protein shaker for when you go to the gym.
It's got the little
It's
ball
got a
inside.
little speed ball in there to, or speed ball, I don't know what you call this, but
Shaker.
Shaker ball. And now we're just going to stir these eggs fairly consistently. They will start to come around.
Increase the heat a bit.
Yeah. Some of the eggs are starting to cook, so I'm constantly scraping the bottom of the pan to make sure that that cooked egg is lifted off and doesn't scorch. The other darker chunks in here are leftover pieces of onion and sausage from when I was cooking those, which is fine to have incorporated into your eggs. There's not really any good reason to clean the pan between the sausage and onions and the eggs.
Oh, you also have your lab assistant there, right?
Yeah, we gotta send a sample to the lab every time.
Annabelle. Annabelle, we gotta send it to the lab for testing. Gentle. Oh no. There she goes. All right, let's see what you got here.
Now we're coming up on the end of cooking this, so I gotta more vigorously scrape the pan.
Turn down the heat a bit.
Okay, guys, and that is Silky Egg Scrambler. Now you can add whatever seasoning or spices you want, usually a little salt and pepper, and for me, Tabasco sauce.
Worcestershire. Where's the Worcestershire? Anyways, we're gonna eat.
Yes!
This is day 4 of camping. We got all this junk here.
It's over here, yeah.
Yeah, there's Jill. We're all tired from just packing it up. We're trying to use these vacuum seal bags, which works great, but apparently it doesn't work well on the pillows. We just use our pump for the boat and stuff to vacuum seal it. But yeah, the pillow doesn't seem to want to compress. I don't know why.
I think that bag is just faulty.
Yeah, probably faulty.
Yeah, it never worked.
And it's all clean inside, so we're gonna tear it down soon. We're using the small heater there to just heat up the side there because I got a little bit of moisture, but it didn't drop or anything. Pretty clean inside. We're gonna clean it up shortly here, but relatively. Yeah, it stayed relatively dry in there. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Snowman is no man now.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a rainstorm, so he's not pretty.
Yeah, he was the casualty of the rainstorm. But it rained for probably a good 24 hours.
Yeah.
Held out pretty well. And as you can see, there is a lot of slush. And it is great to have a tub underneath your entire setup so that you don't get soaking wet inside. Yeah, we were not soaking wet at all. We played Mario Party and Scrabble all night while it was raining. What do you think?
It was really good. It held up very well. The little bit of moisture that is inside is just atmospherical because the wet, like the air itself is wet. So you're not going to be able to avoid moisture at all costs, kind of thing. But,
Oh yeah.
You know.
It held out pretty well, like I said. A little bit of rain here and there. On the other side, I think it caught more liquids on that side. Gotta just peg it down properly. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit of moisture, but overall we're pretty dry. And that is pretty much it for us. And that is
resting a little bit before we tear the tent down.
Yeah, and it's been a beautiful campsite here, Tamihi Park.
Tamihi? I think it's Tamihi.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this one. We'll see you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe.